Okay, girls, we're going to walk through how to make these rolls. So you take 6 cups of all-purpose flour. Okay. Then you do 3 tablespoons of yeast, or a pack of the 3. Then you do 6 tablespoons of sugar. Six tablespoons of dry milk. And you do half a cup of oil. And a teaspoon of salt. You want to do 3 cups of lukewarm water. Not real hot, but not real cold. Now we're ready to put on the mixer. Now when you're mixing, I start out with mine on around 4 and let it get the dough good and mixed together. And then I'll turn it up to 6 once everything's blended in there together pretty good. Okay. Once you let it mix for about 7 to 10 minutes, you want to stop it and you want to check to see if your dough feels like it's pretty good. So you just kind of take your fingers and poke it, and if you got that sticky feel to it right there, then that's usually pretty good. So now we're going to cover the top of the bowl with foil and set it over on the side and let the dough rise. So you covered the bowl, and then I like to crack my oven door a little bit and let some heat out to help the dough rise. So once your dough is risen, then you pour a little bit of oil over the top of it just to make it easier to deal with. And I always like to pull the dough out and let the oil get all down in there. Okay, so now to pinch it off, just grab you a big clump of dough. And this is the way I do it. Everybody does it a little different. But I work it in my hands to smooth it out. And I push my fingers up through there, and then I grab around it with my middle finger and my thumb, and I pinch it off. And that gives me about that size roll. Now if you're just making rolls, you just throw that over there. But for pepperoni rolls, you have to do it, there's extra steps. So you just work it till it's smooth with your hands. Push your fingers up, go around, pinch it off. Okay, so now we're going to make the pepperoni roll. So to make the pepperoni roll, you just smash the dough out. You want to put your pepperoni in there. I usually do about 6 or 7 pieces of pepperoni. Put your little cheese in there. And you're going to grab it on the ends, fold it over, and then roll it up. Now, if you have something like that happen, where the dough's not covering the pepperoni, we call getting it a band-aid. So I just grab a little piece of dough from over here, and I just put it over top of it to cover that up. And you just lay it on there. Do your next one. Always want to make sure your ends are in there good so nothing comes out. You can also do hot dog weenies the same exact way and make pigs in the blanket. So that's it. Once you got your rolls all made, I lay them on the oven door and let them raise just a little more till that shine gets off of them. And then I put them in, let them cook for about 15 minutes, check them. If they're not done, then I let them cook for another 5 minutes until they look like they're done. Okay, so they've been in there about 20 minutes. The tops aren't quite as brown as I'd like them to be, but if you look at the bottoms, they're good and brown. So I'm going to move them up on a higher rack and turn them on broil and let them brown on the top a little bit. And then they should be good to go. Okay, let them broil for a couple of minutes. You can see they're all nice color brown on top. So now you just want to brush them with some butter or spray butter, and they're good to go.